What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick Torius, back in another video. So I'm back in another video, and today I will be talking about letting go of weird and bad emotions, right? So like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So, this was a concept that I've always had like a problem with, right? Like I've never really like firmly grasped it, right? In the sense that I never really understood what it meant, right? Like when you feel something bad and you gotta let it go, right? When people are like, oh, just let it go, just let it go. I never really understood it. But I realized like spiritually wise, it's possible, right? Before I never understood it, because it's like, how can I just let it go? How can I just let it go? It's like you just stop thinking about it, right? The thing is, a lot of times when it comes to like us doing anything, a lot of times we do things because we're emotionally charged, right? Like we have certain things that happen to us because we are emotionally charged in the sense that we feel the emotion, right? Like we're holding on to that emotion, and we're just like, that's why we feel the pain, right? We feel the pain because it's like a certain energy, and we feel like if we just keep holding on, then we can control it, right? We just feel like, oh, I need to hold on because if I hold on, then, it's going to go in my way. Things are going to go my way. It's going to happen for me, So it's like, no, it's not true, right? It's not going to go your way. It's not going to be what you want just because you're holding on, right? Like holding on isn't going to do anything for you except make you keep feeling those bad emotions and just keep thinking about it. And it's like, because the more we hold on to it, the more we think like, oh, this thing that happened to me, right? It's like the more we think, oh, this thing that happened to me, and it's like that's not the way. You feel me? That is not the way, right? So we just gotta understand that, like, because the thing is, this is how you gotta see it, right? The way trauma works is that something traumatic happens to us, right? Like we become traumatized. And basically what happens is like some bad event happens, or sometimes trauma could be a good event, right? Hello. Like we have something good happen to us that's really, really good. That could, I don't know. Is that really trauma? I don't think that's trauma. I feel like trauma is only like, cause I don't know. I had this girl tell me the other day like, oh, trauma is like this. Trauma isn't always such a bad thing because we can grow through our trauma, right? So trauma happens when something bad happens to us, something that we see as bad, right? Because nothing is really bad, right? Like everything is always good. Everything isn't always good. Everything just always is, right? It is what it is. Like these things just happen. Like this is just something that happened to you, right? So what happens is something happens to you, and we see it as, oh my goodness, look at this bad thing that happened, right? Like let's say you got molested as a kid. So, oh no, this bad thing happened to me. But guess what? As you grow up, like it's like your story is, oh, I'm a person that was molested, right? But guess what? Other people get molested too. So you could be a person that tells your story like, oh, look at me, I was molested, right? Like you can tell your story and then you can inspire other people. So yeah, it was a bad thing that happened to you, but your story can inspire other people and help them with their stuff that happened, right? Like, obviously molestation is super bad, right? So it's like, it's just something that happens, you feel me? But yeah, things just always happen, and it's like, it's up to us. Like our reality really is shaped by what we perceive it to be, right? Like if things are not really good and not really bad, right? So if something bad happens, it's just because we label it, oh, this is a bad thing that happened, right? This is something bad. Hello. This is something bad that happened, but it's not really bad because who is it bad for, right? Like let's say like a company goes out of business, right? Some people will be like, oh no, it's bad because now this company, all these people lost their jobs, right? But then it's good because some people are gonna be able to make more money because their big competitors out the way, right? So it's like, things are just not always that bad. Things are just how we perceive them, right? Another way to look at it is that the way that we hold on to emotions, right? The way I see it, the way I see what I was trying to get at is that something bad happens to us, right? Something that we perceive as bad happens. And, you know, it's like, I feel like it's like a little energy ball, right? Like, just imagine a little ball of energy, right? And then that energy is inside of us. And a lot of times when we don't know how to, deal with our emotions, we hold on to that little energy ball because it's like, it's just energy, right? We all love energy. So it's like, even if something bad happens, it's something that excites us. It's something that, oh no, look what happened, right? It's just like energy. And it could be like a good energy, like, oh wow, I'm so happy about this. Or it could be like a really bad energy, like, oh my gosh, someone died or something, right? And it's like we hold on to that energy and we don't allow it to express itself. We don't allow it to be. You get me? It's like we're holding it until we let it go, right? You just gotta stop that feeling. That's why we be getting nervous, right? Like a lot of times when we go up to girls, we get nervous as hell because we're like, oh my goodness, girl, I'm so scared. And we hold on to that nervous energy instead of just like taking a deep breath and feeling it, right? And we just feel that energy. We just feel it dissipate, and now we're good. Now we're calm. Now we're just, like the bad thing happened. That's so crazy. We're like, I'm like tripping out. We're like here on Earth, You just gotta feel that. It's just like, I read this book by Frederick Dawson, right? It's called Increase Your Energy. And it was basically explaining how, like, in order to let go of an emotion, you have to literally pick it up. It's like picking up something, right? It's like having something like this leaf, right? It's on the ground. I picked it up. Now I don't know why I didn't just use a basketball, but I pick it up and I drop it down, right? The basketball. Right now I'm holding nothing. Pick up the basketball, let it go. It's that easy. You just pick up the memory, think about what happened, take a deep breath, and feel that energy. Just feel it, right? It's like right now I'm feeling this basketball, right? It's like I can feel it in my fingers. What am I feeling in my fingers? I'm feeling the basketball in my fingers. You just feel it, and then you just let it go, right? So I hope this video helps you guys. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 6 Feet Energies, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Just send me a DM and I'll answer your question. And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.